If you feel like you're going through a situation in your life and you want some unbiased advice, the DM Dilemma is for you. You can DM us what's going on. We'll ask the A&A fam what they think, and then you can make your decision after they voice their opinion. 601-995-1017 to offer your advice to Free Honeymoon Hank. He writes, "Good morning, guys. I actually want my in-laws to come on my honeymoon. For our honeymoon, my fiance and I saved up to spend 2 weeks in Hawaii. However, my father-in-law offered to pay for the honeymoon in full if he and my mother-in-law can stay for the first week, and then we'd have the second week alone. They would stay in the same resort and have their own room. I want to take this offer so we can use the money we saved for a down payment on a house or something, but my fiance doesn't want her parents on her honeymoon, not even for half the time. Her family has taken me on vacations before, and it's always been nice. Why not this time? Should I just let it go because it's her parents? So her decision. What would you guys do in my situation?" What you got, Allison?
Second part. It's her parents. It's her decision. It's not my business. It's not your business. It's not anybody else's business, because although she's agreed before you were about to become her literal family, her husband, to bring you on these family vacations with her parents, that's a different dynamic than saying, "Hey, mom and dad, come on our honeymoon."
I understand your point about it being her parents and it should be her decision, but here's the thing. It is their money. If they're getting ready to get married, that money that they have saved apart is about to become their money. So it's a conversation that they should at least have. And I don't understand what her reasoning is. Like, how could it be that bad to have your parents at your honeymoon at the same resort? It's not like you're staying in the same hotel room or anything like that. What's the problem here?
Because, well, here's my perception of this. If you have the type of family who, like, you know, they're doing well enough that they can invite your boyfriend, your long-term boyfriend, on these fancy, you know, family vacations and have a great time, and they have enough money that they can say, "Listen, we're gonna last minute pay for your whole honeymoon. You just have to let us come and we're gonna pay for ourselves." They might have that kind of relationship where they've always used money to kind of hold things over her head, and she doesn't want that for her honeymoon.
601-995-1017. Good morning. Who's this?
Jesse.
Jesse, what do you got for advice for us?
Bro, I don't care if they want to come. I'm like, whose back do I need to massage every day to get an extra week? Does somebody need their feet rubbed? What do y'all want to do?
So you're saying the money is all that it would be worth to have your in-laws on your honeymoon if it meant they were paying for it.
Oh, yeah, and another week, 2 weeks in Hawaii?
Yeah.
Come on, I'm rubbing somebody's feet, back, whatever they need for 2 solid weeks.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like they even want to stay for the whole 2-week honeymoon. You get a week by yourself.
No.
Jesse, thank you for the opinion. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
601-995-1017. If you have advice for Free Honeymoon Hank, who wants to take his future in-laws up on the offer to pay for the honeymoon if they can come. Jennifer texted us and said, why the first week of the honeymoon? Maybe not the first week, the second week. Maybe
have them come on the second week. I don't know. I feel like there's a sense of control. These parents have probably always had that sense of control over their daughter, and she's like, "Listen, I don't want it for my honeymoon."
Doing a DM Dilemma, Free Honeymoon. Hank wants a free honeymoon. Yeah. His in-laws are willing to pay for it, but they're coming for half the time if they do pay for it. 601-995-1017.
Hank is really thinking, we could use this money as a down payment on a home. Like, we could save this money that we saved up for the honeymoon if the in-laws pay for it. But Haley writes on the Y101 page, if you've already explained why you think it's a good idea and she still doesn't agree, then it is not worth the argument.
Why is that the case?
Because it's her parents. Only she knows her parents. And if they're kind of maybe always trying to use money and saying, well, but we're going to tag along. Well, but we're going to come the first week. Well, but she might already know that relationship and go, I'm not dealing with this for the honeymoon. She probably had to deal with it the entire wedding process. Let me be on the honeymoon.
I don't know. I mean, Hank said in his DM that they've been on, the family has taken them on vacation before, and it was perfectly fine. There were no issues on those those vacations.
Well, then I ask you to look at Zach's comment that says vacations are not a honeymoon, dude.
601-995-1017. Jerry, you think Hank should completely rethink this whole marriage thing to begin with?
I would never marry this woman.
Why not?
If you're going to put your emotional wants above our monetary needs, it's never going to be a marriage, you know?
I
It's gonna be you
you're saying
draining.
100%, my man.
I mean, come on, bro. If I was him, I would be telling him, how about we just go to Hawaii and y'all can legally adopt me?
Love it. Thank you for the call.
All right, love.
Mary, what do you think about the DM dilemma?
From someone who was married almost 10 years ago, whose honeymoon was at the Hilton right after the wedding and back to work that Monday, they can come, we can go, or whatever that needs to happen.
You just won that trip to Hawaii.
Exactly. We can all go. We can make it a family reunion. I don't care. Separate rooms, same resort. It's not like we're going to be sharing a room.
Sounds
No,
like you'd be down even if you were sharing a room. Hell, even if you had a California king bed. In-laws, everybody, come on in.
Yes, plenty of room.
Thank you for the call, Mary. We appreciate you. Felicia, are you taking the free honeymoon if it means your parents are sticking around for the honeymoon?
I'm with Mary. We can make it a family reunion. I don't care because I never had a honeymoon. So, hey.
So you're saying...
long as we don't do all activities together, we're good.
I see exactly where you're going.
Yeah, and it's like, hey, girl, like a free honeymoon with parents tagging along is better than no honeymoon.
No honeymoon at all.
There you go.
And you're not going to be at all concerned with your parents or your in-laws walking like through the halls of the hotel wherever you're on the honeymoon. Oh, I think Felicia went away. But like, I was just worried that, maybe they would judge if there was like a do not disturb hangy tag on the door.
Well, I think that's what Holly is saying. And she was like, look, I understand the husband wanting to save the money, but the wife might be worried. She might have this idea of a romantic honeymoon where they're doing everything together. They're walking hand in hand in the beach, and they just don't want the parents there. So she says, I think the wife gets to decide.
All right. I guess whatever the woman says, we should just go with
Yes!
and be like, oh, whatever. I don't know. Down payment on a house, though.
No!